Good afternoon. So to start off this afternoon, we have a presentation from the CEO of one of our premier sponsors, eq-technologic. As the CEO, Dinesh guides the company's strategy, business development, strategic partnering, and alliance development. He is the eQ and eQube brand ambassador and evangelist. And he's here to talk to us now. Dinesh?
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about our company, eq-technologic. My name is Dinesh Khaladkar, and I run this company. In order to tell you more about what we do, I thought that first we'll start with a movie.
With the pace of change in today's competitive world, making the right decisions has never been more critical. Does more information give better decisions faster or worse decisions even quicker? For elite athletes to perform at the top of the game, to reach new heights and win against the competition, they require a strong, flexible backbone that supports and coordinates the body. For your business to perform at the top of the game, be more efficient, reduce through-life costs, deliver new products faster, and gain first-mover advantage. You also need a strong, flexible backbone. Imagine a world where you can have a seamless process to flow data through systems and deliver quality information in the right way at the right time. At eq-technologic, we call this the digital backbone that leads to actionable insight. Efficient integration of your IT systems and data sources. Synchronization between legacy and new systems, leading to orderly migration. Democratization of business intelligence, which delivers enterprise-wide visibility to the individual. Linking systems, processes, and people. Delivering actionable insight across the enterprise. Better decisions faster. Better products, better quality, first mover advantage. Score in today's competitive environment.
That is our tagline. We simply deliver. Our company makes the software platform called eQube. Many of you might have been familiar with it. We have 4 different offerings in the market. eQube-MI, that's what builds the digital backbone that allows you for data migration, synchronization, and integration. eQube-BI is also Team Center reporting analytics that provides the visibility and business intelligence out of Team Center as well as on enterprise-wide applications. Data Profiler allows you to profile the data before you migrate the legacy data into new systems such as Team Center. And TM works with MI that actually takes care of mapping the different objects and relationships between legacy systems and new systems and help the migration process. We have customers across different industries, as you can see, very many of them. A lot of customers in aerospace, defense, automotive, high tech, and so on. This is the mantra that you saw. So one thing that you will remember out of this presentation is EQ actually provides the digital backbone. So as you can see at the bottom, there are different systems that can connect onto that digital backbone that allows the data to flow seamlessly across that enterprise. And you can use that for migration purposes, synchronization purposes, as well as integration purposes. And once you have that infrastructure in place, you are able to also get business intelligence and visibility out of that, as you can see with those monitors at the top. So it's digital backbone and actionable insight is what eQube actually provides. What I want to do is actually in this quick presentation, tie the pieces together as to what that means to Team Center and your investment in Team Center. So first we'll talk about digital backbone, which is MI. If you think about eQube-MI in the context of Team Center, it lets you do 3 fundamental things. First one, migration to Team Center. Many of you are either using Team Center Enterprise. Some of the customers that we dealt with, they use other PLM systems like Agile or Windchill and so on, and they have chosen to go to Team Center, and they are looking for a responsible path, a quick path that will actually take them to Team Center without disrupting the business. The second thing that sometimes that they're after is they want to synchronize the legacy system to the new one, so they have an ability to orderly retire the legacy systems. And that can apply to other PLM systems going into team centers or even a homegrown system going to team center. And once you have the data into team center, then of course, team center has to also coexist with other key applications in the business. And that would include applications such as SAP or Primavera, IFS, Doors, many different enterprise applications. And that's what eQube-MI allows you to do with Team Center. There are a number of migration strategies, and I'm just going to take you through only one example out of this later on in this presentation. But we have used numerous different approaches, and 4 of them are listed here on the screen, where when you are trying to migrate data, we dealt with customers, very large customers who have tens of millions of objects or records in their legacy systems, and they need to move that to Team Center. So you are able to do actually bulk load of that data, and then sometimes the bulk load can take 2 weeks worth of time, 3 weeks worth of time. During that time frame, again the source system data is changing. So then you are able to do 1 delta or 2 deltas. So in fact, the data is migrated responsibly onto the new system. Or you are able to provide a one-way synchronization. So some of the customers look at migrating program by program, project by project. And when they do that, they want to make sure that the legacy systems are one-way synchronized to the new system until you retire them. Or you do it by domains, or a complex one is you do a bi-directional synchronization. The point is, there are multiple proven strategies out there that we have used with many customers. End result is these migrations are completed on time and without disrupting the business. Some of the customers, and obviously I've just listed about 10 customers here. These are very referenceable customers where we have actually provided the digital backbone, deployed it, used it to either migrate Team Center data from Team Center legacy systems to the new one, or in fact synchronize data back and or integrate that. And you can see the list of customers there. I want to talk only about one of them. We are here in Dallas, Fort Worth area. Lockheed is a large customer of ours. They have been our customer for the last 11 years. And for the last 4 or 5 years, they've been building this digital backbone in their business. So we started working with them first with HMS Cap and Team Center Enterprise, migrating the manufacturing related data to Team Center Manufacturing. That digital backbone then was extended to move the data or synchronize the data between Fort Worth and their partners. As you can see at the bottom of that slide, they have FACOs. So Italy was the first FACO where all the changes every single night that takes place in Fort Worth, they are in fact put together in a common data model format. That's what the CDM thing stands for. And that is actually a step format in which the data gets collected from Team Center, applies all the ITAR rules and security constraints to that data. That entire payload is then put onto a secured FTP site every single night. The Italians come in the morning, take the data and consume that into their manufacturing operations. The way the solution was built, it started with Italy first. The exact same solution was then extended. So Israel has been in fact in production for the last several months, and Japan just went in production just last few weeks back. So that's what they are doing. A couple years back, another thing that they were after is they have a very extensive implementation of Team Center Enterprise. They have been doing that for many, many years. Obviously, if you know anything about JSF program, it's quite a large, complex program. They decided to go to Team Center Unified. They are not wanting to do a bulk load or bulk kind of a migration approach. So they wanted to put together a bi-directional synchronization approach for that. And we just went live right after Thanksgiving last year. It took about 20 months worth of time from requirements to go live. And that's what you see on the right-hand side. So this is how the digital backbone is being used at Lockheed. And they have plans to actually attach a number of different other applications onto that backbone. So that gives you a perspective on that. Looking at actionable insight now, and I want to run a couple of different AVIs really quick about that. So let's run the first one. That is actually integrating Team Center reporting analytics. Can you run the first AVI, please? this is Active Workspace and Team Center Reporting Analytics integration. So you come into Active Workspace, you log into it, you see your screen. I think many of you would be familiar with that. And on those things that you will see a particular tab, let's continue forward, that talks about reports. And when you click on that, you look at analytics, and you click on the change management, and it takes you to this change management dashboard. And you see here 4 quadrants. So it starts with the left top, which is a throughput, then quality, cost, and schedule. Let's continue. And you are just like anything else in eCube, that everything is dynamic. So as you drill into that, you can keep drilling down to a level all the way to a particular change notice from that particular view. And this is integrated with Active Workspace. You're able to look at BOM reconciliation kind of activities. What you see here on the screen is a comparison between e-BOM, manufacturing BOM, and logistical BOM, and a perspective for that. So you saw them in those nice ring charts. This is another view of that BOM reconciliation, and it takes you down to the level of your product structure, and you can click on that product and come back into that particular item for Active Workspace. Or you are able to launch other reports as dashboards. This one is looking at a structure manager dashboard, similar concept like change management, and this is available out of the box with Active Workspace. Many capabilities. It's just a quick ABI here. You have all the functionality of drilling up and down, and it's all happening in the context of that user. So if that user, based on the privileges that user has with Team Center, whatever they have access to, those are the only pieces of information that they'll be able to see. And that's that ABI. Let's launch into the next ABI. And this one I'm going to show you an integration about JT models connecting to the cubes in eCube. So you come in here, please continue, and you click on the cost analysis. Continue, please. And what it will do is that it will take you into this portal. So this is a plane, this is just an example. It's a full JT model. On the right-hand side, you see the pie chart, and it's showing you that in red, yellow, and green, and that is based on cost. So if the cost is more than the budgeted cost, it's shown as red, and then green and yellow. And what you see at the bottom in the cube is the first 3 columns actually came from Team Center, which is the entire e-BOM structure, then the projects, and then the 3rd column shows the project status, whether it is released, it's working, whatever is happening to that particular assembly. The thing that is highlighted there is ERP data, specifically actually picked up from SAP, which actually deals with actual cost, budgeted cost of each one of those components, and also deals with demand and inventory quantity. Continue, please. So you are able to look at data from multiple systems and bring them together. And once you click on that, and this is one particular part of that plane, and it is painted in red, yellow, or green even on the JT file, and that's what that chart is showing at the top. All the blue bars are actually budgeted cost information, and then you see red, yellow, green depending upon whether your cost performance is good or bad, and you see all the details behind it in the right bottom cube, and it tells you as to what those kinds of indicators are. And that's how that thing goes. Continue, please. Now you're able to, I just showed you a thing related to cost performance, and you can render that particular part of that plane in red, yellow, green. Now you can change the business rules on that, and the next part of this AVI, what we'll be able to do is actually change that business rule really quick. Continue, please. And all they are trying to do here, go ahead to the next part, thank you. So now it's trying to look at demand quantity versus inventory quantity. If demand quantity is more than inventory quantity, then that's red. If it is less than that, you have enough part, that's green. So what we were trying to do is actually provide visibility, not just in the format of really good charts and ability to drill up and down, but also actually provide that through a JT model of that particular product. And that's what that is. So if you think about eQube-BI or Team Center Reporting Analytics, these are the core innovative areas. First is it's a scalable, robust architecture. It's been deployed with many customers, sometimes in tens of thousands of seats. The data security part is really critical. As I mentioned, whatever you have access to, those are the only pieces of information that you can see. We have a semantic modeling capability and the 3D Insight module. So that's what eQube does, and it actually builds this digital backbone for the enterprise and provides this visibility at the top. And that's how we believe that eQube is able to help you leverage your investment in Teamcenter. And that's what we do. And I'm out of time. So thank you.